Hey, what's going on? If you want to get a complete system that makes melting fat easy and is 100% automated, then I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of your page right now. YouTube doesn't let me make that link clickable, so you're actually gonna have to type it into your browser, or I also put the copy of the link in the description, so you can click on that or type it into your browser. All right. For now, enjoy the video, and after you're done with this video, make sure to go to that link to get a complete fat melting system.
Alright, so those are the first two enemies to rapid fat loss. And really, if you're currently drinking a lot of juice or Coke, you can even get excited because they're one of the highest leverage points in order for you to start melting fat quickly. If you transfer from fruit juices or Cokes and soft drinks into the alternatives that we're gonna give you in this video, you're literally gonna be able to make a massive transformation because it's really pure sugar and pure fat. So avoiding fruit juices and avoiding carbonated drinks like Coke and Sprite, all those kinds of things are obviously bad for you. You probably already know that. Another thing I want to talk about that some people don't know is diet sodas, diet drinks. All those diet products contain aspartame, and aspartame, while it might not have calories, it's been proven to actually give cancer to rats, and it's just linked to a whole bunch of really horrible health damages to your body. So definitely eliminate all the diet products as well. So far, the common drinks to avoid are the fruit juices that are high in sugar. We got Cokes, we got Diet Cokes as well, and any kind of sodas that are diet, any kind of sodas in general, with Sunkist, Sprite, whatever it is. So really, these high sugary drinks are one of the main reasons why even kids are getting diabetes now. So, type 2 diabetes is now becoming more and more common in children, and one of the biggest reasons why is because of these soft drinks. They're in school everywhere. They get them, there's vending machines in school. They get sodas with their lunch. They get sodas for a snack. And what happens is these sodas are constantly spiking their insulin throughout the day. There's no place in nature where you can get all that sugar naturally. If you look at a sugar cane, in order to get even 1 gram of sugar, you have to do a lot of work and actually scoop it out. So just technology in this sense has made it super easy to process sugar and be able to stuff it inside of a little can, and it's spiking insulin, and it's really one of the worst things, not just for getting pure fat, but for your health, to completely destroy your health and to spike your insulin, to give you highs and lows in terms of energy. Getting rid of sodas and all these sugary drinks we're talking about is going to help you immensely for giving you a more stable mood and giving you clear focus and getting rid of those highs and lows that soda can give you.
And there's one more thing that we really want to talk about as far as liquids go and drinking is alcohol. We really we want you to stop drinking alcohol, period. Alcohol's really not that good for you. I know you could do the whole glass of wine thing a day, red wine, the studies that say it's good for your heart. But as far as chain drinking, going out and drinking 5 glasses of tequila and all that stuff, it's not good for your health. It breaks down your muscles, and on top of that, it's adding those calories. Just like drinking a can of soda, you drink a couple of those, and next thing you know, you've ingested 500-600 calories. And with alcohol, it's even easier because you get those mixed drinks and everything with all the sugar liquors and the mixers and all that. And next thing you know, you're drinking 800 calorie drinks a piece, and 3 of those, and you're killing yourself. You're destroying your whole week as far as burning fat and melting fat and ripping up.
Yeah. So if you are going to do it, we really recommend obviously not do it.
But here are all the substitutes now.
If you're going to do it, don't mix the alcohol with the sugary drink. Use soda water, use tonic. If you're going to mix it, I personally think Tequila Gold Agave is one of the healthiest kinds of liquor you can have. Obviously, I think beer is one of the worst ones you can have. It's filled with sugar. Even the light beers are really not so good for you, and give you obviously the beer belly and all that kind of thing.
Hey, what's going on? If you're enjoying the video so far, do me a huge favor and click on the like button below. You'll get your good deed for the day out of the way. It helps me out a lot. Also, go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment. Something as simple as good video or I enjoyed the video. It really helps me out with YouTube. Alright, here's the rest of the video.
So what liquors would you recommend?
So if I was going to pick one drink that's going to be the healthiest, I would do something like tonic water, Tequila Gold made out of 100% agave, and I would do some lime and lemon on there, and it'd just be a little drink. it's not going to spike your insulin.
Vodka and rum are good as well.
Yeah, those are good as well. I read some studies that the tequila made from 100% agave actually doesn't spike your insulin as much, and it's actually healthier. But this is just what I've researched and what works best for me. I know for sure that if you are going to drink something, do whatever you can to not mix the sugar with the alcohol, because that's an absolute poison, and it's going to completely mess up all the progress and all the hard work you did throughout the week if you exercise and you eat right. Not to mention, if you drink too much, you most likely are going to be going to a drive-through and maybe eating some fast food.
They link together.
Yeah.
It's like that's like what they call the gateway drug. It's like the gateway drink. Once you get to drinking, the next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. and you're at fasted restaurant, like Alex said. On top of that 2,000 calories you already ingested, you're talking about another 2,000, and these are all like nutritionless calories. They're
and you're having them right before you go to bed as well.
Exactly.
So you're going to be stored purely stored for fat. So really, the best thing is to avoid that post drinking binge as well. If you are going to eat something post when you're hungover, Jason's got some cool tips for that.
Yeah, and so post hungover, I've never really drank before in my life. I've drank, like, to be honest with you, 5 times in my life. I don't like drinking. I've just always been against it ever since I was a little kid. I had the first glass of alcohol when I was 21. But as far as the best thing to eat after, I've been with my friends after they've been hungover and drunk the next morning, and I've heard a bunch of different like reasonings behind what they should eat. One of my best friends says, you have to eat greasy food. Like, man, every time I get hungover, I eat greasy food and I feel amazing. Another one goes and does another thing, like eats a crazy amount of sweets and ice cream and things like that. Says it makes them, cools them down, feels good. So there's a bunch of different things, and people have all these crazy high calorie intake methods the next morning to calm down. Now, an actual one that I've researched and it's proven is you eat just eggs or scrambled eggs or poached eggs, something to deal with eggs and some whole wheat bread. Just pretty much our basic breakfast. Now, the reason we eat eggs is eggs have this enzyme or a chemical in it. It's called cysteine. And what it does is the next morning, the reason you're feeling bad is because all these alcoholic chemicals and enzymes are in your liver and they're fighting your body. So that chemical that the eggs have, cysteine, goes in there and helps break down those alcoholic chemicals and makes you feel better. So it's an actual proven method in like a logical way to feel better next morning.
This should go to Denny's right after the club.
I mean,
24 hours.
I would not recommend Denny's. If you're gonna eat Denny's, make sure you tell them, that no butter, the eggs, and cook it the way you want to cook it, and follow our eating out program. But you can do that. But just eggs is a real good thing to eat after if you're hungover. But I know you're not gonna get there. But it's a little tip you can tell your friends and everything.
Exactly. So alcohol is the absolute worst thing you can do. Now, the alternative for that, we gave you what to do when you're hungover. We gave you, the ideal drink in terms of the gold tequila with the tonic and the lime. Actually, it's not going to spike your insulin too much. And now let's go into some alternatives for if you want to enjoy a drink with your meal, or if you just want to, you really like flavor in your drink. What are some alternatives to just everyday drinks?
Hey, real quick, one more thing before you go. I want to make sure you know that there is no correlation between how hard you work and how much fat you melt or how much muscle you build. Alright? There's enough science, enough data out there that there's absolutely no correlation between hard work and results. Alright? There's a difference between movement and achievement. Alright? If you want to learn my best tips, what I call the 5% hacks that allow you to get maximum results, maximum fat loss, maximum lean muscle gain, I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of this page, or you can click on the link in the description. Alright, you're going to get a complete system for melting fat in an intelligent and streamlined system. I'll see you there.